New tonight, a Maryland delegate is holding a fundraiser next month to support gun rights and his re-election efforts. And part of his event includes a raffle. But here's the twist. If you win, you get an assault-style gun like an AR-15 or an AK-47. Republican Delegate Dwyer out of Anne Arundel County is here to talk about his fundraiser. Delegate Dwyer, thanks for joining us tonight.
Well, thank you for having me, Will.
You're certainly not afraid of controversy, I'll say that.
No, it's kind of my style.
Yeah, well, with the recent tragedies involving these kinds of weapons, the Sandy Hook shootings, the Texas DAs, I imagine there's a lot of people watching this right now wondering what you're doing.
Well, let's be clear. First of all, it's not guns that kill other individuals. It's people that kill other individuals, and that's what the dilemma is. And there's a real problem with public education and awareness of what's really going on. A loaded firearm, unless it's in the hands of a criminal or somebody who intends to do harm on another individual, will not hurt anyone. So therefore, what I'm doing is promoting gun safety, gun awareness, legal gun ownership, and that's what we need to continue to promote.
Well, it sounds like it has less to do with politics and more about fundamentals for you.
It absolutely is fundamental. Let's talk about it. The right to keep and own firearms is the basis, the fundamental basis of liberty that the Founding Fathers recognized in this country. Clearly, without the ability to own firearms, you have no liberty. You have no God-given rights that are left that can be taken away from you.
Well, let's take a look at these guns if we can, Delegate Dwyer. An
Sure.
AR-15 and AK-47, both guns will be removed from stores in October when a new gun control law takes effect in Maryland. So it's legal during your fundraiser.
That's right.
But your critics might say you're thumbing your nose to the new law.
You know what? The reality is the new law is no law at all. And the reason that I say that is because anything that is blatantly constitutional is not a law. And I know that that's hard for the lawyers and the judges and a lot of other people to understand, but that's the reality of it. That's the reason that you have in New York City the people who are saying that, look, we're just not going to recognize this. We're not going to enforce an unconstitutional piece of legislation and declare it to be law.
Well, as you know, these are exactly the type of guns the Sandy Hook families were lobbying Congress to outlaw. What's your reaction to the defeat in Congress, and what do you say to those families who might be listening?
First of all, let me tell you, my heart goes out to the families of those individuals. But please understand, the firearm did not commit the crime. Another human being did. If I stabbed you with a knife, should we go and outlaw knives? Of course not. That would be insane to do that. But the reality is that we're so focused on the weapon, the tool, if you will, as opposed to the criminal, that we've lost sight of what the reality of the problem is. It's deranged individuals using an instrument for the purpose of harming another. That's the problem.
All right, Delegate, in my final few seconds here, in the spirit of knowing how this is being received, at least on your end, how many of these $10 raffle tickets have you sold?
Well, first of all, let me say delegatedwyer.com is where you get them, and we have sold very many. We've sold them across the country.
Ballpark number?
Ballpark number in excess of a couple thousand.
Okay. Delegate Dwyer, we appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you.